Unit 2, Advent of National Hero. The overview. These units present the Dr. Jose Rizal's ancestry, family, and life. His personality and profile, likewise his brother and sister who are very supportive during his time. The Rizal family of Calamba, Laguna was a typical of a middle-class family of 19th century. Only there was with the social status, their family being the principalya. The learning objectives. At the end of the unit, I am be able to, number 1, know Jose Rizal thoroughly through his biography, analyze Rizal's parents, brothers, sisters, and lives abroad, discuss his life abroad, evaluate the people's influence on Rizal's life. Good day everyone, my name is AGM Bustamante from Bitalid 4B. Our lesson proper. In June 19, 1861, Jose Rizal was born. He was born in Calamba, Laguna Province. On June 22, 1861, Jose Rizal got baptized. His nickname was Pepe, the greatest Filipino hero and a peerless genius. Father Rufino Calantes baptized Rizal. Father Pedro Casañas, Rizal's godfather. Mariano Herbosa, nephew of Casañas and will marry Lucia. Jose Portacio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Realonda, the full name of our national hero. Lieutenant General Jose Lemri, the Governor General of the Philippines when Rizal was born, meaning of name Jose. Jose was chosen by his mother who has devoted of the Christian Saint San Jose or Saint Joseph. Portacio from the Gervasio P, which means come from a Christian calendar. Mercado adopted in 1731 by Domingo Lacmo, the paternal great-great-grandfather of Jose Rizal, which the Spanish term mercado means market in English. Rizal from the word rical in Spanish means filled with heat, cut with steel green, sprout and sprout again. Alonso, old surname of his mother. E means end. Realonda, it was used by Doña Teodora from the surname of her grandmother based on the culture by Rizal's parents.
Rizal parents. The parents of Dr. Jose Rizal is Francisco Mercado Rizal and Teodora Alonso Realonda. The full name of Francisco Mercado Rizal is Francisco Ingracio Rizal Mercado y Alejandra II. He was born on May 11, 1818 in Binyan, Laguna. He is the youngest of the 13 children of Cirilo Alejandro and Juan Mercado. June 28, 1848 when he married Teodora Alonso Realonda. Her full name is Teodora Morales Alonso Realonda y Quintos. She was born on November 9, 1827. She went to the College of Santa Rosa, and she was Rizal's first teacher. She is the second child of Lorenzo Alonso and Brigida de Quintos. Francisco Rizal and Teodora Alonso have 11 children. They are Saturnina, Pasiano, Narcisa, Olympia, Lucia, Maria, Jose, Concepcion that died at the age of 3, Josefa, Trinidad is unmarried, and Soledad. Jose Rizal's siblings contributed much to his personality and to the success of his endeavors. Are you familiar with Jose Rizal's brother and sisters? Let's get to know each one of them.
Saturnina Rizal Mercado de Hidalgo, born on June 4, 1850 at Calamba. Died on September 14, 1913 at Manila. She is the eldest child of Don Francisco and Teodora Alonso. She was married to Manuel T. Hidalgo, a native and one of the richest person in Tanawan, Batangas. She and her mother provided the little Jose with good basic education that by the age of 3, Pepe, Jose's nickname, already knew his alphabet. Saturnina had always been a loving ate neneng to Jose. When their mother was imprisoned, Saturnina brought the young Jose to Tanawan during the summer vacation of 1873 just to cheer up the sad little brother. On his way to Marseilles in May 1882, Jose Rizal, perhaps missing her ate, dreamed that he was traveling with Neneng. Pasiano Rizal Mercado y Alonso Realonda, born on March 7, 1851 in Calamba, Laguna. He died on April 13, 1930 in Los Baños. He became a general of Philippine Revolution. Elected as Secretary of Finance in the Government of Central Luzon for Jose and Pasiano's collaboration and connection to Emilio Aguinaldo. Pasiano was a huge influence to Rizal's life. He would constantly send money to Spain and update his younger brother of the prior's abuses in the Philippines through letters. Narcisa Buencamino de Leon, or simply Sisa, was the third child in the family. She was born on October 29, 1877 in San Miguel, Bulacan. Died on February 6, 1966 in Quezon City. She married Antonio Lopez, a school teacher in Morong, Rizal. Narcisa, like Saturnina, would help in financing Jose Rizal's studies in Europe. It was said she could recite from memory almost of the poems of our national hero. It was Narcisa who was diligent about visiting Rizal when he was imprisoned in Fort Santiago. She said she was likened to a second mother to her brother.
Olympia Rizal, 1855-1887, is the fourth child in the Rizal family. Jose loved to tease her, sometimes good-humoredly describing her as his stout sister. Jose's first love, Segunda Katigbak, was Olympia's schoolmate at the La Concordia College. Lucia Rizal Herbosa, o Lucia Rizal, 1857-1919, in the fifth child in the family. She married Mariano Herbosa of Calamba, Laguna. Lucia's husband died during the cholera epidemic in May 1889 and was rescued a Catholic burial for not going to confession since he is married to Lucia. In Jose Rizal's article in La Solidaridad entitled Una Profanación, he is scornfully attacked the friars for declining to bury in sacred ground a good Christian, simply because he was the brother-in-law of Rizal. Maria Rizal Cruz. Maria Rizal, 1859-1945, is the sixth child in the family. It was to her whom Jose talked about wanting to marry Josephine B. Raken when the majority of the Rizal family was apparently not amenable to the idea. In his letter dated December 29, 1891, Jose Rizal wrote to her sister Maria, "I'm told that your children are very pretty. Today, we have a story, proof that Maria's progenies were indeed nice-looking. Lahing maganda." Maria and her husband Daniel Faustino Cruz had 5 children: Mauricio, Petrona, Prudencio, Paz, and Encarnacion.
Concepcion Rizal, 1862 to 1865, also called Concha. Concepcion Rizal was the 8th child of the Rizal family. She died at the age of 3. Of his sisters, It was said that the young Pepe loved most little Concha, who was a year younger than him. Jose played games and shared children's stories with her, and from her, he felt the beauty of sisterly love at young age. Josefa Rizal, 1865 to 1945. Nickname is Pangoy. She has the 9 children in the family. Pangoy died a spinster. Among Jose Rizal's letters to Josefa, the one dated October 26, 1893, is perhaps the most fascinating. Written in English, the letter addressed Josefa as Miss Josephine Rizal. After Jose's martyrdom, the epileptic Josefa joined the Katipunan and was even said to have been elected the president of its women section. She was one of the original 29 women admitted to the Katipunan, along with Gregoria de Jesus, wife of Andres Bonifacio. They safeguarded the secret papers and documents of the society and danced and sang during sessions so that civil guards would think that the meetings were just harmless social gatherings. Trinidad Rizal, 1868 to 1951, or Trining, was the 10th child. Historically, she became the custodian of Rizal's last and greatest poem. Right before Jose's execution, Trinidad and their mother visited him in the Fort Santiago prison cell. As they were leaving, Jose handed over to Trining an alcohol cooking stove, a gift from the Pardo de Taveras, whispering to her in a language which the guards could not understand. There is something in it. That something was Rizal's elegy now known as Mi Ultimo Adios. Like Josefa, Pasiano, and two nieces, Trinidad joined the Katipunan after Jose's death.
Paternal ancestry. Domingo Lameo, the great-great-grandfather of Dr. Jose Rizal, a Chinese immigrant from Changzhou, China City of Spring. He was married to a Chinese half-breed named Inés de la Rosa. It was 1731 when he adopted the name Mercado, which means market in Spanish, to signify their merchant roots. It was also the same year when their son Francisco Mercado was born. Francisco Mercado. He is the great-grandfather of Rizal. He was the gobernadorcillo of Biñan around 1873. He married Bernarda Monica in 1771 and had 5 children: Clemente, Benito, Tomas, Evarista, and Juan Mercado. Juan Mercado, the great-grandfather of Jose Rizal, who also became gobernadorcillo of Biñan for 3 terms, married to Cirilia Alejandro and had 13 children, and one of them was Francisco Engracio Mercado. Francisco Engracio Mercado, Rizal's father, who married Chodora Alonso Rialonda de Quintos, was a hard-working and independent person. He added Rizal to the family surname in compliance with Governor Claveria's decree. The original application of Rizal was for the name Rizal, meaning new pasture, and the green of young growth or green fields, which was connected to their livelihood, but this was denied for no apparent reason. Maternal ancestry. Lacandula, the last native king of Tondo and was believed as the ancestor of Doña Chodora's family. Eugenio Ursua. He is Rizal's great-great-grandfather from his mother's side. He was of Japanese ancestry and married to a Filipina named Benigna. They had 5 children: Benito, Padre, Alejandro, Pio, and Regina Ursua. Regina Ursua was married to Manuel de Quintos, and they had 4 children: Maria Victoria, Juan Soler, Joaquin, and the mother of Rizal's mother, Brigida de Quintos. Brigida de Quintos is the grandmother of Jose Rizal, married to Lorenzo Alberto Alonso, and had 5 children: Narcisa, Gregorio, Jose, Manuel, and Chodora Alonso Rialonda. Chodora Alonso Rialonda is the mother of Jose Rizal. a remarkable woman married to Francisco Mercado Rizal. The surname Rialonda is from a Spanish surname provided by Narciso Claveria. Soledad Rizal, 1870 to 1929, also called Choleng. Soledad Rizal was the youngest child of the Rizal family. Being a teacher, she was arguably the best educated among Rizal's sisters. In his long and meaty letter to Choleng, dated June 6, 1890, Jose Rizal told her sister that he was so proud of her for becoming a teacher. He thus counseled her to be a model of virtues and good qualities. For the one who should teach should be better than the person who need her learning. Rizal nonetheless used the topic as leverage in somewhat rebuking her sister for getting married to Pantaleon Quintero of Calamba without their parents' consent. Because of you, he wrote, the peace of our family has been disturbed. Choleng's union with Pantaleon nonetheless resulted in Rizal families becoming connected by affinity to Miguel Malvar, the hero who could have been listed as the second president of the Philippines for taking over the revolutionary government after Emilio Aguinaldo's arrest in 1901.